Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey,
One in the fucking traffic or something, play chicken or something.
Literally, fucking, you do mushrooms in like 3 cool places,
Oh
and you'll
my
never
God.
feel happy.
Yeah.
You'll like,
I ate mad mushrooms. Well, we did a shoot at Moon Villa for fucking homie's thing, and we were just, I was mixing mushrooms in the fucking, into the food, like in the fried rice. I was like crumpling mushrooms in like the scallion pancakes and like rolling it up, ducking it in dip. Bro, I was fucking gone. And then we're just like eating cannolis after at Bova's, and I'm just like, this is the best ever. Like, I'm so happy. This is just good moments. Like, now I'm just like depressed as fuck all the time.
you don't have kids, right?
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, I don't think the joy of having a kid could match like
Yeah.
when I was like at Red Rocks on stage on an eighth of mushrooms watching Flatbush Zombies perform. I'm like, I don't think having a house
It wouldn't match up. And I definitely wouldn't match up.
That's the new American dream.
What about like when the kids have like when the moms have like, what's that shit called? When they get fucking depressed and like postpartum depression, they go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I just saw some shit where it was like this lady, it was like a TikTok thing. It's like, this is what I do when I get angry. She's like throwing a bucket of ice and like in the fucking shower in the sink, trying to like, I don't fucking know. I guess get her anger out or some shit. She's doing like a boxing class. I feel like they would just go ham.
When you take mushrooms, you're like, I know everything. And then you come out and everyone else is like, yo, we don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You
saying?
think you have all these like profound I mean, they are profound.
Yeah.
In the moment.
Well, I'd be watching like videos when I'd be high at like later on the next day, and I'm like, what the fuck was wrong with me? I'm deleting these. But in the moment, you just feel like fucking the dude from Limitless. You're just like, it makes sense. Everything makes fucking sense.
I'll write jokes down in my phone, and then the next day I'm
You're
like, what the
This wasn't
fuck?
hitting. Like, this is, yeah.
The first time I came to this studio was probably one of the hardest times I was tripping.
What was
That was the day I met
after
you. That was after the DJ
the
Lucas
show, yeah.
Middle East show.
Yeah, that was dope.
I was but you
Yeah, I was
killed
fucked up,
that
too.
shit. Yeah, that's when I
thank
really
you.
like. I had heard of your shit through through Finesse Fresco,
yeah,
but
badass, bro.
but y'all performed that night and it was dope as hell.
That was mad fun. I think we were both nervous like before we going on there, and like I feel like every time you get those butterflies before a show, and then you're on the stage, you're like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing.
How'd you get linked with the Dark World crew?
Fresco. Oh, my boy Buki. So Buki was honestly YBB, the Pretty African, the most. If you know him, you definitely know him because he's just fucking one of a kind.
What did you say his nickname was?
The Pretty African.
Oh, I thought that's what you said.
He calls himself that.
That was a self-named nickname.
Nickname. But yeah, if you meet him, like you can't forget him because he's always just fucked up usually. Yeah. Depending on the scenario, the situation. But,
You're really selling this guy,
bro. He's a one of one. You could ask anyone about him, I swear. But he knew Fresco from like back in the day, and Fresco was out here for St. Patty's Day one day, just fucked up. Because he's all the way messing mad. He's like, I need a studio. So you hear Buki. Comes through. He recorded. I was on mushrooms this day, actually. And he made a song, and I was just like, this is fucking amazing, bro. Like, this is such a good song. I'm in there, like, engineering. Like, this is dope. He's fucked up. Like, he's fucked up, too. Like, and then I was just mixing it. We were talking, and I'm like, yo, we should make some music sometime. I showed him some music. And I think like a week or two later, he hit me up. He was like, "Yo, what's up? Let's cook up. Let's do something." And then we just started fucking making mad music. We got a project on the way. We have like fucking 50 plus songs probably.
50 plus songs.
Yeah, probably more. Not on the project though. Like, just like he would come, bro. He would literally pause. He would come to the studio though and fucking we would just cook up for mad long. Like, we just make a bunch of music, probably for like the last 2 years. And now I'm finally getting, like, the process of, like, putting it together, mixing and mastering it to put it out. But It's some definitely dope shit. It's like some music I haven't made in a while. Like more of my old, like more melodic shit. But I feel like we both brought like other like I don't know how to fucking say that, but like he brought other part of my musical tool belt out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'll show you some music. I'll send you some music.
Yeah, because when y'all performed together, y'all had good chemistry. So I didn't know if y'all knew each other for hella long or anything like that.
Like 2 years, dude. But that dude's my fucking brother, bro. He's a goat.
I feel like y'all are creating like a good scene around here of like music that's fun, but also like good music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, I feel you. I feel that way about my music too. Like it's like a mood, emotion. It's a lot of just emotion, honestly. But I feel like that, like too, it's like fun to listen to. Or I'll just be fucked up recording, and then like it comes out good, and then you listen to it when you're like intoxicated.
Well, that's like the people you looked up, or like for me, the people I liked, like were doing that shit, and then like, you know what I mean? Like they're just creating to create, and then
it feels good, dude. Like it's probably like for you when you're like doing stand up or some shit, like that feeling you get when you're on stage telling jokes and people laugh, or like even when they don't laugh, it's just like that. I don't know, it makes you feel alive. When I'm in that booth, bro, it's like nothing else matters. That's my favorite part about music is like making music.
That guy's fucking in the flow state right now, bro. He's feeling it, bro.
I will record sometimes. Like right now is a good time to record because like there's an energy in here. I feel like right now.
Yeah, the Holy Spirit's in the fucking building, bro. Bro. I feel it. I feel bro. Haitian Jesus inside me.
Bro, it's creeping through the walls and shit like
that. He's in the flow state, though. It is. That's how I feel about podcasting. I think my podcast, we were talking about this beforehand, gets more... It's like a bigger swing and miss, like it takes chances. But when you get into a flow state of a conversation, it's so much better than like prepared questions. Like you never know what's gonna just come out randomly in a conversation.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean? Like
I feel like those are like the best moments sometimes when you're just having a good conversation with someone. It's like, damn, like you can't just get a good conversation with all kind just anyone sometimes, you know.
Yeah,
I definitely feel that. Or even, I think the first time I listened to a podcast, actually, it was like that Joe Rogan and fucking Elon Musk podcast, and they were just talking on a fucking level of like smart, wealthy, fucking white men shit. Like I don't know, just like. Just
are you an Elon Musk fan?
I don't
People
know if
are very
a fan,
anti
but like,
him.
I fuck with Elon, bro. He's an alien, dude. He literally is fucking weird. Watching the podcast, I was like, bro, he's not, like, normal. Like, the way he's, like, even talking or just, like, his face, like, he was just making weird twitches with his face even. I'm like, what the fuck's good with this dude? Like,
he can't be happy, right?
Nah, I mean,
you think
he probably has his moments. But he's definitely in a room with people, and he's like, you guys are a bunch of fucking idiots. Sometimes I feel like he's just like...
I'm going to ask ChatGPT if Elon Musk is happy. Let's see what it
he's, like, really not. He probably has his moments, but... Probably super fucking depressed sometimes.
He has so many kids. He has like 13 kids.
He's definitely happy there.
Bro, ChatGPT's crazy. I love asking it like existential questions to see what AI would say.
I've never used ChatGPT. Isn't that crazy?
Bro, I don't Google shit anymore. I just you gotta get on that ChatGPT shit.
Fuck.
You can be like, why am I so sad? It'll be like, you're a piece of shit.
I didn't fucking help right
now. 4 hours of screen time is me just writing help me to ChatGPT. I wrote...
That's why I need to delete everything else off my phone and just get ChatGPT.
You do, bro. Nah, I feel like I'm doing like an ad for ChatGPT right now. But you know how when you Google shit and it never gives you the answer?
Nah, it's just a bunch of fucking like ads.
Exactly.
Fucking, like,
if you just ChatGPT instead of Google shit, it'll give you the answer straight to the point. Until like 2 years when it starts having ads.
Somebody was showing me it one time and I was like, bro, what the fuck? He was like, yeah, bro, I just use this to like build my whole business pretty much. I was like, What the fuck, dude? I'm about to just.
Bro,
copy and paste.
I was talking to. I have like. He's not like a real manager. He's like a friend who helps me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like.
Those are good to have though. 100%.
They 100%. But I was asking him to write some emails for me, and I was like, "Damn, bro, you're like really good at writing emails." And he's like, "Thanks, I put them in ChatGPT."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Don't tell me that shit." Like,
Right?
I'm not
talking
paying.
to fucking you anymore. Like,
I'm not paying ChatGPT.
Yeah, he just gave away the sauce right there.
He did give away.
It's like giving away your plug. You're like, well, I just get it from him. You know? Like,
bro, I did that so many times.
Bro,
that's my biggest problem. It's giving away the
I've
sauce.
done that a few times, yeah. I mean, bro, because you're just not like a person to be like take advantage, I feel like, of people or some shit like that.
I'm also not a gatekeeper in anything.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
No matter what, I want people to... Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I have a bunch of younger siblings.
How many?
Like 3. Not a bunch, but yeah, 3 younger siblings.
How much younger?
I'm 15 years older than like the closest, the oldest one.
Damn, so you were an only child I'm an only child.
I was like, my mom had me when she was young. Or like 20. That's not too young, but like 19, 20. So yeah, I was definitely just a youngin'. I was the first of my mom's siblings generation. I'm like my grandparents' first child. I kind of just laid like the sauce out for all of them. Like I was the first one to get in trouble for everything. Like, but in my grandparents' eyes, like, I fucking get by. Like, I can't do no wrong.
I remember my stepmom. I shouldn't say this story, but I remember my stepmom caught me in the shower with like an ex and like freaking the fuck out at me. Like screaming at me, like embarrassing her, making her get out. Like it was bad, you know what I mean? It was like a bad thing. And then I was going home to visit. I was going to my dad's house to visit, and like my stepsisters will just like have their boyfriends come like stay over with them now. I'm like, I wasn't even your kid, bro. So I got all
she definitely didn't know how to fucking react.
Bro, they be leaving their bongs out and shit. Like, I'm like, bro, I would have gotten crucified for this.
Yeah, there's moments for sure where I'm like, oh, you little motherfuckers have it good and you don't even know it. Like,
were you a bad kid?
I don't know. I don't think so. I definitely would do bad shit. I just wouldn't get caught. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was definitely smoking mad young. I think I was like 12 or 13 or some shit when I started smoking weed.
Were you a klepto?
Nah, I had like a little phase with steal shit, but like not as bad compared to other people I know. I would just see things sometimes and just be like I would steal like cigars and blunt wraps from my grandfather. Like little cigarettes and beers and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, I don't know, people are like, girls were the biggest kleptos, I feel like. Because girls would just steal everything. Like perfume, jewelry, makeup, and all that shit. I remember going to the mall when I was like 13 or some shit with like a group of people and the girls were just fucking, what? I think that kind of was like a bad influence probably, shit like that.
I was at CVS. I feel like I was at CVS like a year ago on a date. It was late. It was one of those 24-hour CVS's. And I was paying at the self-checkout. And I forgot my wallet.
She was like,
and I was no. So I tell the chick I was dating, my ex, I was like, "Yo, can you run out to the car and get my wallet?" Mm-hmm. She ran out to the car and came back with money, and I was like, oh, "I didn't know I had cash." And she had won into the wrong car and found money in the center console. Took that money, came in, didn't know it was my car, and then when I got out, I was like, "Bro, you just robbed these people." Yeah, she's like, "Drive off." I just fucking sped away on that shit.
Those are such bad influences, bro. See? They're the reason why we're fucked up. I swear
Yo, Adam and Eve shit.
That's actually that's a gangster moment.
That was a gangster move.
The first time I got in trouble, I was in handcuffs. I actually got caught stealing. I got high as shit with my friends. I think it was right before high school. I got high as shit with my friends, and then one of them just like, "Let's go steal mad candy from Shaw's or Star Market or some shit." So we kind of all go separate ways. But one kid has a bag. He has like a nice ass backpack too, like this custom North Face. I remember it so vividly. and these motherfuckers are stealing like condoms and like juice and candy and shit. One of them takes lube and like we're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like it's super bad again.
Bro,
he's like, why do you have spermicidal lube?
Fuck it. Oh, I'm so happy you busted spermicidal lube. Yeah. Bro, but we end up stealing. We walk in the store and we're like, oh, it's mad easy. This motherfucker's like, hey, stop! You kids! Like, what? They start running. I'm just high as shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who is this dude? Like, I'm like, what? They start running, gets mad close to me, just like grabs, like, get the fuck over here. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you're just like an undercover, like, store, whatever the fuck those security guards dudes are. When I was so high, I wasn't even thinking that, like, that was the first time I was like, what the fuck? So, he's bringing me into like that back room in handcuffs, bro. I'm like 13 years old, like what's going on? Maybe I was a freshman. I fucking don't have no idea. But there's
you should have grabbed that lube. He couldn't have grabbed you. He scored it on your wrist.
Bro, the cops are going through the bag and they're like, what the fuck is up with you guys? They're like, the lube, the condoms, the candy. Like, what are you getting ready for some girls? Like, what's going on? And like the cop asked me, he's like, when's the last time you smoked? I'm like, I just quit smoking. Like, I haven't smoked in so long. It's been like months. He's like, all right, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Like, when's the last time you smoked? I'm like, bro, I haven't smoked in so long. He's like, you stick with that answer? He goes through my wallet. He finds like 3 little roaches and shit. Like, it reeks. I'm just like too high and fucking. I'm not even paying attention to what the fuck is going on. Bro, my dad ends up coming getting me. Like, oh man, it was like the worst little experience I had for like. That's like the first time I got in trouble, whatever, for like some stupid shit. But I was just high as hell. I should have just ran. My dad literally goes, why didn't you just fucking run? Like, once we get in the car, he's like, how stupid are you? He's like, bro, I was just high.
That's
like,
such a dad thing to do.
Yeah, he was like, bro, what the fuck?
They're like, I'm more mad that I have to deal with this. Like, I'm more mad you got caught than what you did.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
But I was like, bro, if you're going to do shit, just don't get in trouble. Like, even when I was younger for smoking weed, like, he didn't really care because he already knew that it was inevitable. But I had young-ass parents. I'd seen so much when I was younger, like, just them bringing me around to do the shit they do, like, in their lives. I would just see so much, and then they would, I don't know, my dad treated me more like a man when I was younger, and then my mom always treated me like a kid. I feel like it was like one of those moments where you kind of just like, yeah, you're right, why in the fuck I just fucking run, dude? Like, I was just high as shit. Just tighten up, little nigga.
Yeah. That's kind of like the mom role and the dad role.
Yeah,
yeah, like,
exactly.
The mom role is to keep you, like, innocent so you don't just become, like, a savage. Like, I'm so thankful for my mom. You know what I mean? Like, if I just had my dad, bro, I'd be like...
For sure, I'd be up to no good.
Literally, bro. Like,
I was
having
up to no
meals
good.
and shit, like...
I moved into my dad's crib, like... for like a semester in high school or some shit. I take the fucking train from Ashland to Newton. And I just had so much growing up. But I would get by so much shit. Like, that's when I first started smoking in my room. And when you're like in high school and you're like smoking in your room, you just feel like this shit, like, yeah, like.
You also think no one knows.
Like, yeah, or he knew, he just didn't care. Like, I'd be smoking in the room, he'd be like, oh, you smoking that shit? No, like, I wouldn't even care, like, cover the door. He would just didn't care. But when I got in trouble, he would get, like, yeah, he would just be like, nigga, tighten up.
Were they listening to what type of music were your parents listening to?
All kinds of shit. But, like, my mom definitely introduced me to, like, Tribe Called Quest, Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, like, shit like that. Fucking Nina Simone. My dad put me on all the gangster shit. He was definitely playing, like, he even put me on to, like, Lil Wayne and Jewels, but, like, he put me on to, like, I'm trying to fucking think. Like, the Mystical and shit, like, the fucking...
You can hear Mystical right now.
Like, who else? I'm fucking blanking out, but he showed me a lot of shit. That I would
like, hip-hop.
Yeah, hip-hop, like, for sure. But, I don't know, when I was younger, you're like, oh, this is cool, but, like, this is what I like. Like, bro, my first CDs were probably, like, Eminem, Bow Wow, and Nerds.
My dad always was like, my dad was so weird about hip hop. He was like, Eminem's like jive. So I always thought Eminem, you know what I mean? He thought anything lyrical was like dumb.
Yeah,
he liked hard shit. Like he loved like, I don't know, like my dad loved like Ice Cube and Mobb Deep and shit. Yeah, sure. He'd be like,
I remember when that Black album came out, my pops would just like drill that shit in my fucking. That's what was always playing on a CD or some shit like, oh, like, bro, I would just always hear that and just think like, this is not that good, and then be like, nah, this shit hard, nigga.
Like, my dad loved Project Pat,
Juicy J, yeah, 3-6. I feel like I had a bunch of older cousins and shit, so they really showed me like music and like video games. Like,
I have an embarrassing ass first album. The first album I spent my own money on was fucking Nellyville by Nelly. But I loved that album, bro. Nelly was hard.
Well, it's just hit. Yeah, but now that's the thing. I feel like when you're a kid, like your palette's so like green, like you're just going with like what makes you feel good or some type of way you could connect to. I feel like that's definitely what it was when you were younger.
But then you try to like chase that dragon with music. You know what I mean? I feel like music is very similar. I was obsessed
with like fucking Bow Wow. I thought I was little Bow Wow growing up. Or like Chris Brown. I was like dancing in the mirror and shit, like cleaning my room. And Michael Jackson. I think Michael Jackson honestly was probably like one of the biggest influences.
Chris Brown versus Michael Jackson. What's your take?
I mean, bro, there would be no Chris Brown without Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson was like a god. Oh, Pac, bro. Pac was who my dad honestly fucking drilled in my head. Tupac.
Was your dad bald?
Nah, he is now though, type shit.
I feel like bald people look up to Tupac.
He got like the hair transplant and shit now.
Really?
He's going bald.
Did it work or not? I'd be thinking about getting a hair transplant.
It works for him. It's like the lineup, like he got that old man like side shit, and then everything on top he got reed. But
I'm gonna need to start doing that.
You gotta have a hair though.
Yeah, but I got the like.
It's not bad, bro. It's just who you are, I feel like.
No, it's definitely my hair, but like, imagine if I came up with a fucking
I just couldn't picture you
a
bald,
lineup,
though, like,
just a lineup. Yeah, I'd look like a snowman.
You'd be on your Johnny Sins.
What the fuck? It's a crazy. What the fuck? You compare me to the first bald person.
That's not the person that popped in my mind.
Was a male porn star.
Hey.
You could have said anybody.
Yeah,
I don't know why I thought The Rock. I don't.
My dad used to be like trying to be like The Rock because my dad's mad big. He's like 6'4", always been like mad athletic, fucking build. Yeah, he went bald. It was a good look. I just don't think he was ready for. I don't know. He'll probably go back to it. Can you go back to fucking being bald after the hair transplant? You have to get rid of that shit. Like, what's the process for that shit?
I think you just shave it.
Oh yeah, probably. I don't fucking know. You gotta check.
I wouldn't look good with a bald head.
I don't know if I can picture you.
It would not look good. I'd look like a snowman.
You just had to grow it. Go into it. Damn, I need my fucking inhaler. I'm dying over here smoking weed.
I got an inhaler if you need a hit.
Actually, yeah. I can't pass it up. This is the type of drugs that should be, like, shared more.
You can share with the inhaler. If my doctor's watching, you didn't see this. I had my fucking pediatrician on this podcast, and I was
for real,
like,
that's gangster.
Yeah.
I feel like you interviewed probably the most like coolest people, honestly.
Yeah, my pediatrician is cool as fuck.
Think about the life.
But I was like, this is not good for your practice.
What?
Like, you're a doctor who would, like, you're a
shit.
child's doctor.
Bro,
imagine they watch our episode, and the first is like, we did so many mushrooms, we're unhappy. And then like, this is the same platform that my child's doctor was on.
I feel like anyone who has, like, a crazy job like that, though, is definitely, like, most likely shouldn't have it. Or, they like, I don't know, they say, like, fucking pilots are, like, are the most, like, alcoholic career that you can have or some shit because they would just drink all the time.
Yeah. And I guess they're all swingers.
Because they're just fucking
they're just
state to state, town to town for a little There for a good time.
What's the worst show you've ever done?
Worst show?
Yeah, worst show. I got booked to do a swingers convention and I didn't know. So that's what made me think about it, yeah.
The worst show? I don't know why it's not popping in my head, but I definitely... I've gone to shows. Like, I even went to Florida recently, and there was just, like... I wouldn't say it was the worst show, because I had mad fun. Yeah, that Trump pack. That shit's fucking...
Like Captain Trump. Can you see that?
Trump's that dude. I'm about to get that shit tatted.
You're getting that shit tatted?
Get this shit tatted.
A Trump tattoo is crazy.
I don't know. I feel like a show... I've done, like, little, like, open mics and shit. Just for, like, fun, but I wouldn't consider that a show. I don't know. The worst show?
You never had no crazy shit happen at a show or, like...
I just always having too much fun when I have a show to think it sucks. I'm just getting fucked up. Like, But I did go to Florida recently. We did a show out there, but I don't have, like, no fans out. I do now. But we don't know anyone out there for the people we knew, which was, like, a handful of people. And then they had a bunch of other artists, cool-ass people that I met. But, like, there was no, like, real promoters or, like, put a show together. It was just, like, in a little dive bar.
Yeah.
And there was just, like, fucking 20 people, 30 people in there, which were, like, half of them were just, like, fucking...
That's still good, though.
It was cool. It was cool. It was
you said half of them were artists performing?
Yeah, half of them were artists, you know what I mean? The people that came there. Because it was just, like... I don't know. That was, like, the worst turnout. But I had a mad fun, and I've definitely done shows where I feel like there's a lot of people there, but like I didn't do good.
Yeah.
I just can't think of it right now, dude. Honestly.
And I'll be like, I've had shows with not a lot of people in the audience. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I can't even shit on that dude who has 6 people in his church because he's going ham. Like, we're all trying to do the
it's
same
like
thing.
You ever see the video of like Travis Scott performing and there's like 13 people in the crowd and that's like a big ass stage and shit like that? I thought those are the moments every artist got to go through. But I mean, I don't know. I've never been on a show set where there wasn't, at least I feel like 50, 60 people there, or... I probably definitely have, but I just can't remember it right now.
The first time I drove to New York for a show, I got booked at Brooklyn Comedy Club, and I was so excited. I drove all the way to New York. I get there, and the dude's like, yeah, you have to seat people for the show.
What do you
to
mean,
perform.
like fucking the host?
Like, yeah, like I have to go
seat
seat people, and I'm like, I don't want to do
that.
that. And he's like, well, then you can turn around. I ended up seating 2 people, and then I was like, I'm done doing that.
What am I doing here? Yeah.
And then those 2 people ended up being the only people in the audience.
Was there other acts and shit on there? Or was
yeah,
it just like...
bro. It was like some bigger acts, like Maddie Smith from Wild and Out.
They had to go sit people?
Nah, it was just
like
I was just getting
bitched.
I was just getting bitched, and then I had to drive back. But I was like, I had to go through that, you know what I mean? Like, that shit was...
Fucking, I feel like you gotta go through the trials and tribulations and shit like that. Like, even, like, paying for features.
Yeah. You ever got scammed on a feature or anything?
Nah, I never got scammed, but I've did, like, pay for features and then, like, got the features and shit. And, like, try to do videos or, like, try to do other shit, like, work again. But it's just, like, it was just for the future, you know what I mean? But I've never, like, paid for a feature and not get a feature.
Or like
I've only paid for, like, 4 features, though, too. I'm not really a person that asks to pay for a feature. Unless it was... I don't know. I paid Fat Man Key for a feature during the pandemic.
Key's fire.
Bro, he's one of my favorite artists, like, top 3 probably favorite artists. Fucking... He sent me that shit in fucking, like, a day in 24 hours. Like, less than 24 hours. And, I was just so happy with it. I was fucking... What?
I used to love...
I don't know. I paid for like 3 features, probably.
And they were all cool?
Yeah, they were good. But
That's
we just
good.
never did fucking...
I know some people who got scammed on some shit. Or like the labels won't clear
I hear that a lot.
Clear the features and shit.
I hear that a lot. And it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just not paying for fucking... a feature. Maybe I should. Maybe that's my problem.
Well, I think it's like... Yeah, I feel like you have to do some organic and some like.
Yeah, like work shit.
Yeah, because
You gotta
like
pay to play, honestly. In this game, I feel like industry.
I've only paid for one interview ever. Like paid to
Yeah.
have someone on. It was Backwood Brat. Shout out Backwood Brat. I'm actually gonna be filming a video with her coming up again. But like
Do you think that helped pave like the way for a lot of other shit though?
that
Like, it was
specific
beneficial?
one, well, we did go viral, but I just honestly, it was because she was all right. So I pay a lot to like go travel. Like
Yeah.
if I get an opportunity, like when I got to do the live stream at West Side Gun Chicago show, like he didn't pay
Pay for
me
any of
to
that,
be there. Like I had to pay.
You gotta do that shit.
Like
though. Yeah.
I got in for free. I got the all access pass for free, but I had to show up there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's kind of paying for the opportunity if I talk about
But
the
I feel like-
hotels. But I paid for her to be
Yeah,
on
actually.
because that's a woman that I had never met before, and I was about to show up to her house. So I felt for her safety. Like if I
Yeah, no,
give
that
you
makes sense.
money, if I give you money, you're gonna feel more safe.
Comfortable.
Because
And
it's like
business.
I'm
It's like-
serious,
yeah, yeah, I'm
exactly. Like,
serious.
and now we're
I feel that way-
now we got a friendship around. But it's
I
like
feel that way with the studio too. Or if I've been paid for the future too, and be like, fucking, I'm taking this shit so much more serious or like professional. Like this feels good to like. Money is like just that like that helping tool, bro. You know what I mean?
well, when you start out, you don't care about the budget because you're just creating the art to be
Yeah,
the art.
yeah,
And I don't
exactly.
mean that budget is everything, but you have to have money to survive. Like
100%.
I was going viral every week, and I was roofing on Cape, like out in the winter, like
Oh, like
putting roofs
yeah.
on houses on Cape in the winter, literally going viral every week. People think I'm like,
What? That's
you know
sick,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like, so
I never knew that.
that's when I started doing the live streaming and just trying to make a little, because it was like, damn, like you do have to fund it. You
Yeah,
know
you
what
do,
I mean? And you have
100%.
to. And you have to fund it in a way that you feel correct about. You know what I mean? Like, we were talking
Yeah.
about it before. I'm not going to really talk about it on this,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like, morally, you have to feel okay with whatever, how you're funding it, whether
Yeah.
that's with a job, whether that's, like, selling your art in a little way. Like,
Bro, fucking, I did like those paintings and shit. I did those paintings and like, I had to pay for the canvas, and the canvas alone's like $125. Not even to mention like the time you used to put in it, and then like the spray paint. It's like $15 a can. There's like mad cans. The fucking resin is like $100 a gallon. Shit adds up, but like I feel like when you're spending money to create or like invest in yourself, it never really feels like you're spending money for like kind of like paying for a future or like paying for the interview or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I just feel like you have to pay to fucking.
well, it's like if you feel okay with what you're doing, like if
Yeah,
you don't feel like
exactly,
you're
that's what I
doing
mean, yeah.
something like wrong, or you don't feel like you're spending your money the wrong way, that's the best way to do it. That's why I fuck with any
100%.
like hero's journey story. That's why I get super obsessed with like One Piece, or super obsessed with like
Yeah.
different things. Like I was just reading The Stand
What
by
was your-
Stephen
I
King.
thought of this question earlier. You said One Piece. Fucking. You're picking One Piece over Naruto.
Yeah, I'm picking One
Yeah.
Piece over
Bro, Naruto was like
Naruto.
my shit. That was like my first anime that made me go into anime. I feel like.
You like Naruto more than One Piece?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just couldn't really get into One Piece. I feel like, for me, I don't like the. Even it's kind of cliche because they both have like superpowers and shit. I just feel like the animations for One Piece are more like cartoonish instead of like anime, I guess. And that kind of fucked with me. But I don't know. I just didn't really get into the storyline's dope. I don't know. It's just the animation for me. Like, I like the animation or like the style. Like fucking old school anime like Cowboy Bebop. Like, I fuck with that. Just the aesthetics of it alone, I fuck with. But then like the storyline and everything else made it more enjoyable for me. But I don't know. One Piece doesn't do it for me. I have to get. Everyone tells me I have to keep watching it and like it's gonna click eventually. But I don't know.
I don't even like anime that much. I just like One Piece because the hero's journey that Monkey goes on. Like, bro, I'm a fucking idiot that people have decided to like listen to and believe in, and I just feel like I'm on a journey that I don't even know what's at the end. Like, truly, that's how I feel my life is. Like, I'm on a journey that I don't know what's at the end, but I'm on it. I don't care what happens. And people have decided to, like, follow what I, like, in a weird way that it's like...
I feel the same way. Like, even, like, what I'm doing with, like, the studio, it's like I'm just doing what I'm doing. And, like, if people are going to attract to me, they're going to attract to me, like, naturally, authentic. Like, they're going to come on this journey, but, like, I can't tell you where I'm gonna end up. You know what I mean? Like, you're kind of just on this storyline of like, whatever happens type shit, right? I'm just gonna keep doing me.
Yeah, like I hit the level where I was like, damn, why isn't the industry reaching out to me? You know what I mean? Why isn't the industry blah blah blah? But then I was like, no one I ever looked up to was in the industry. And I don't look or act like any person in the industry. So why am I trying to, like, I just have to figure out my own path. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like sometimes, it's like, you think it should be this way, but, like, even when you see it that way for someone else, it's not really like that. I feel like, kind of like how we perceive it to be is, and then it's, like, not actually how it is. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Of, like, because sometimes I'm, like, saying, like, maybe not in the industry, or more recognition, or why am I like not at that level I think I should be at there yet type shit. But do I even want that? You know what I mean? Or is that really what I'm looking for?
What do you believe it like passes you on to that next thing? Do you think it's like luck?
Like,
is it like sacrifice? Because that's truly,
for some
damn,
people,
this
maybe,
is like
right?
a fucked up thing to say, but it's like, it's almost like, because I've met a lot of, and you have too, met a lot of big people, and a lot of them are not as happy as you'd think they were. And it's like, is the sacrifice like happiness for creation? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do you have to create so much that you can't?
You have to be a certain way. You have to be a certain way to be that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Bro, my friend owns a construction company and is the happiest person in the world. He's way happier than any fucking platinum rapper I know, but that doesn't mean I want to live that life. But that's like a shitty thing to like deal. You know what I mean? It's like the Wizard of Oz shit. It's like pulling back the curtain.
It's like, this is what's really going on behind the scenes.
You probably feel that with a studio. Like, you see how it's made. I see so many people,
bro, in so many different, like, walks of living life. And, like,
you see people who want it and people who think they want it.
Yeah, exactly. And the people who really, like, live a certain life. And then, I've seen, like, the people who've, like, made it to the people who are trying to make it. And the people who are, like, I don't know. I kind of like just... Oh, damn, that's deep. You got me thinking, Sam. But yeah, for sure, like, I've seen the people who've made it, the people who are trying to make it, and it is two different, like, lifestyles.
What's the difference in mentalities?
I think confident, or like, I would want to say confidence, almost. It's like you gotta believe that you're this to be that. You know what I mean? It's like if you're trying to make it, you feel like you haven't made it already. And then what is really making it, right? Like, when do you realize it's like, actually, I fucking made it? I used to tell one of my old plugs, like, back in the day, like, damn, I want to get this, I want to move out, I want to be this, like, I need to get to the next level. And he's like, bro, like, you're a fucking king already, bro. Like, what do you really need? Like, what more do you want? These materialistic things is just, like, never ending. You can always get, like, the next new thing, but, like, comparing that Honda Civic to that Lamborghini, of course you want the Lamborghini, but, like, they're the fucking same thing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They're both a car going to get you to a point A to point B, you know what I mean? Like, your shoes, like, you could have the newest fucking shoes, or you could have some sandals that are going to be the same purpose, you know what I mean?
Is the stress worth the, like, the visual
Yeah.
like enjoyment you get from it. You know what I mean?
I don't think like if I was ever like blow up or like make a bigger name for myself, I feel like I wouldn't want to do a shit ton of shows, even though I know that's like where your money kind of is coming from, a lot of it. But like I just feel like that lifestyle would be so hectic and like busy. I have a homie who's a videographer, bro. Shout out PD. Dude helped me like, I don't know. He was kind of at the beginning. He was around like my beginning process of making music. And bro, he's working with like some of the fucking biggest artists. Like he's on jets, he's riding in fucking bulletproof trucks, like done shit for like Disney and just bro, big ass people. Fucking and he's just constantly busy. He's never has time to do anything because he's on that fucking go mode. Like he just keep fucking going. Like he never has like a day to really just or like a weekend. He can't like afford to like not go on tour with this artist because like saying no to that is like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
Is there
not doing what you're doing?
What artist's career do you like look up to? Like who do you think has a good career?
Like a Currency or some shit. Or like
Bro, that's crazy. Jay said Currency's the same thing. Yeah. That's mad
like
funny.
I always thought of this like I would want to be known for like what I do, but I wouldn't really want to be like fucking Drake or like little like fucking like a Wiz Khalifa. Back in the day, I used to want to be like that in high school so much, but then like I don't know if I would ever want to be like super fucking famous, dude. I want to kind of be able to walk into like a mall and be like like a civilian, not like little baby, you know. Like I don't fucking know, dude. I like making music. Like that's what I figured out. I love making music. That's like performing it and putting it out for people to hear or like make a bunch of money off of is like beneficial, cool, awesome. But like making music for me is like I should live off of that. Like that's my drug.
What was the first? You said, what was the first feeling? Yeah, like what was that first high? You know what I mean?
Remember we were talking about Buki?
Yeah.
Bro, he would try to get me to come to the studio all the fucking time. And I'm just like, nah, bro, I'm good. Like, I don't make music. I'm not a rapper. Like, I'm not a... And then he just kept asking me. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm not going to go, whatever. And then one time I was just like, fuck it. He's like, bro, I'm paying for the studio time. Let's just go make music. Him and KD, my other friend, KD, he doesn't make music anymore. But we went to the studio, and I just remember, like, getting behind that in the booth and a mic and, like, hearing yourself back. You're like, this is fucking sucks. But everyone's like, this is fucking awesome. Like, this is, bro, like, we're having mad fun. And, like, even though I sucked, but, like, making the music and recording myself was so much fun, bro. Like, I don't know. That shit just, like, just did something for me. And then I'm like, I'm not, maybe not be an artist, but, like, this opened up a whole new door of like what I used to think rapping and artistry or making music was. I did not really understand it until I feel like I got in that booth and then something just clicked. But shout out to Buki.
What's the oldest song you have still? Do you have any? You're like,
some shit on SoundCloud probably. Bro, it's like, oh my God. It hurts. It's cringy sometimes.
I kind of want to look it up.
I think I've hit it, but like,
damn.
You could probably look up there. There's still some shit up there.
Right.
There's a song called Dark Knight. That was like the song.
Did you go by the same name?
I went by Ricky Spanish back like 7 years ago. I think that was like 7-8 years ago, dude. And just that experience and like having someone that professionally like to mix your shit and make you actually sound good. It was like, damn, actually, this is fucking dope. Like, and you have that period where you show people, you like don't know if you should show this person your song that you just made, or like, just hide it type shit. And then I would show it, and I'd be like, yeah, this fucking sucks. And then people were like, yeah, it's not that good. And then there's that one dude that's like, I like this. Like, this is cool. Like, and I'm like, damn, see, it's just not for everyone. Some people will get it. Some people will enjoy it. Not everyone's going to enjoy it.
That's like when you're bombing on stage in the beginning, and then the one person is laughing, and you're like, "See, all of y'all are wrong. Yeah. That one person is right."
And like, just not everyone's gonna get it, bro. I just came to that understanding of like, not everyone's gonna get it. Not everyone's gonna like it, bro. I'm not out here to please and make everyone happy. I feel like at the end of the day, you know.
That's why I love DJ, bro, because I'll play DJ for half of the, I would say 3/4 of the people, like, instantly get it. You know what I mean? And then maybe, like, 15% of the people don't like it and then have to go back and listen to it, and then they get it. But certain people, it's just like, I don't know, like,
It's like, yeah.
they don't get his voice. It's like Danny Brown. It's the same thing. It's like, it's so weird how tastes are like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like that's what the shit that makes you unique, though. You know, like
that's why I fuck with. And he don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I mean, that's a
feel
friend of mine, but that's also
Yes.
someone I look up to
Yes,
artistically on a crazy level.
Yeah,
And I like, it's cool to be able to call him a friend because I believe in his music so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, I feel that. First time I heard DJ shit, I was like, this is. It was just like a new, and like I didn't. It didn't click for me. I feel like at first you'd be like, and then you listen to it, like, nah, this nigga's fucking snapping. Like he's on a whole nother level, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. He got it though, bro. He's fucking.
I love that posse
Nigga's
cut
loaded.
y'all did.
Bro. Yeah, that future is bright. But that video too, you talking about the Numbers joint, right? That song we did?
Yeah.
That's a fucking. That was mad fun. Just like that whole experience too. Oh my god, big.
Did you beat Jay Wu through all of them too?
Nah, I know Jay Wu back from the early days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Buki again brought me into a studio in fucking Weymouth, and this is the first time I met Jay Wu. He was just like sat in our session because he was cool as fuck with the owner of the studio or whatever. Like that was his boy. They were boys, and he would show me his shit. After, and we were just like chopping it up, and like you're first just getting to know somebody or whatever, but then we ended up making a song like literally the next week or some shit. And we made some music, and like I just known him from back in the day of like the older days. You know what I mean? The good old days. But we made music, bro. I remember one time we went to Cali, and I didn't even know he was going to Cali, and we were on like, I don't know, the same fucking flight, but I see him at the airport. I'm like, yo, where you going? He's like, Cali. He's like, LA. I'm like, oh shit, me too. And then we see him in the rental. I'm like, bro, what's good, bro? We got to lock in, dog. Like, what the fuck are you doing right now? Like, he's also like someone that's like a 101, like a Buki. He's just like, there's not many people like that. But
Yeah.
Jay was cool peoples, bro. He's a funny ass dude.
Yeah.
And he was someone who took a break from music for a minute, and I was always remember like hitting him up. I'm like, bro, you gotta make music, or like you gotta, bro, like. He's someone that's kind of like that. You can play music for someone, and not everyone's gonna like it, or not everyone's gonna get it. But then if you get it, you're like, damn, this is dope. And then you might not get it at first, and you get it later, and you're like, nah, I understand it. It's just like a character. I feel like all artists are just like different characters. You know what I mean? Like, you don't like them, or you're not gonna like them. But
When are you dropping your next shit?
hopefully, dude, I could drop some shit tonight. I need to. I don't know. I'm trying to be strategic nowadays.
There ain't no strategy.
Yeah, I just wanna drop music. Honestly, I just
my
gotta make
my
a
advice
cover.
would be just go crazy, drop everything.
Yeah. I really want to drop a project, like I don't know, an album, something on my birthday in January. But I'll probably drop some singles before that. I'm trying to get some, I mean strategically wise, because I'm trying to get some videos up. I'm trying to build a nice little something, but
I'm so in the camp of just dump.
Just doing
I'm a
shit,
dump
yeah.
God, like
I feel like that's mad creative, because when we started doing like DOTs, we would just drop at least 2 episodes a fucking week, every week for like 5 weeks. And you notice a difference of being consistent is fucking, you're just jamming shit in people's heads and their faces.
well, it's like, bro, think about your favorite restaurant. Your favorite restaurant isn't open a week and then closed
Yeah.
3 weeks. Even if you're not going to it
Yeah,
every
exactly.
day, any
open
store you
24/7,
like,
nigga.
any
Yeah.
store you like, they're not open when you want them to be open.
Nah, you're
They're
right.
open all the time. So an artist is kind of the same thing. Truly, it's like I feel like we think of ourselves as like more important than we are, bro. We're
Yeah.
like a business like any other business. So I'm like, damn, I kind of have to always be creating content, even
you
if the
ever feel
people
like-
want to watch it or not.
Do you ever?
'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, what if
Yeah.
at 3 a.m. someone wants that burger and McDonald's is closed? They're not gonna
Yeah,
go to
right.
McDonald's the next
Yeah.
time. They're gonna go to Burger King.
It's right
Like,
there, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that's kind of how I think about content. You always
You
have to
be dropping some shit. Yeah.
That's why I think about rappers who be doing crazy shit in the news. I'm like, I get it now. I'm like, oh, you're just trying to stay in the public eye. Because
Okay,
even
yeah,
if you
yeah,
do
yeah,
some
yeah.
crazy shit, someone's gonna listen to your album because they saw your name.
Yeah, you just
You
pop
know
up.
what I mean? But
You're
it's like
giving me a more likely chance for someone to discover you. You know what I
exact.
mean?
But it's
Just
like
be
I just so that's why I'm
You're
like
right.
always be releasing. So when the
I'm gonna drop some
when,
shit tonight. I gotta make a cover.
cool.
I'm gonna do some shit tonight, 100%. Cause I'm always preaching shit like that too, and that's good to hear that you said that for real. Cause you're right.
And it doesn't matter if it's good or not, because
Yeah.
even if you imagine you're strategic and it's still not as good as
Exactly.
when you know what I mean.
Exactly.
It's
No,
like
you're right.
a Rod Wave taught me that shit. On some song, I never met him,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
love Rod Wave, and he has some lyric where it's like "fuck perfect timing," and that's kind of like the shit I'm on, where it's
Yeah.
like there really is no perfect timing. Like just do your shit,
it.
you
Just
know what
do
I
it.
mean? So you're gonna be dropping some shit tonight, hopefully, so that'll be
Yeah,
out
you
by
wanna
the
pick a
time
song?
this is out. Yeah,
I'll
let's
let
play
you
a
pick the
song. All right.
Battery
Night.
50%.
You pick a song
Connected
and we'll
to
end it
Samuel's
on
MacBook Pro
you playing
And iPhone 2.0.
playing a song.
Damn, I should just drop 90 then tonight.
We'll
the
play
song
that
number
shit.
before me,
Connect
and shit,
another
I haven't
device.
dropped it yet.
Samuel's MacBook Pro disconnected. iPhone
If you want to
2.0
connect to the Bose, you
disconnected.
can just play it.
Shit. Pope the Mope.
Oh yeah, my friend
Connected
named
to
it Pope a
iPhone
Mope.
6.9.
Because I was being a little bitch one day. He changed it to Pope a Mope. Yeah. Yeah. He was my it's my buddy who helped me with fucking roofing. Because I was like,
Damn,
don't
so sorry,
talk
what's
to me.
going
I
on?
was like, don't talk to me like that shit, bro. And he's like, I'm your fucking boss. I'll talk to you however I want. You know? Stop being the Pope of Mope.
Pope and Mope. I've never heard no shit like that though.
Alright, you want to play a track?
Oh, yeah. This is I'm trying to play it, bro. Let me roll a bit.
I done 90 fucking miles for a pickup. What? Raw Moona is a sticker. Don't make me hiccup in this bitch and head trigger. Boom. Look at this nigga. I done 90 fucking miles for a pickup. What? Raw Moona is a sticker. Don't make me hiccup in this bitch and head trigger. Boom. Look at this nigga. I want 50, 100 miles for the kush. Every time it touchdown, that's one for the bucks. Yeah, my palace flush now, all this shit it took. Busy with this money, hold up, let this nigga cook. Pull up on a pussy, nigga, have his ass shook. I don't plan on fighting, but I have one took. If you feeling lucky, nigga, fuck you, bad luck. Get hit by a truck, I'll pass by you the plane. I done 90 fucking miles for a pickup. What? Raw Moona is a sticker. Don't make me hiccup in this bitch and head trigger. Boom. Look at this nigga. I got 90 fucking miles for a pickup. What? Raw Moona is a sticker. Don't make me hiccup in this bitch and head trigger. Boom. Look at this nigga. I would drive around the world to get paid. Took a couple L's, but it's hell wasn't made. I can find a cousin even in the car.
I performed this song with my shirt off in Florida.
I can tell you talk, you ain't got what it takes. I can take a loss, I can make no mistakes. Roll another bleed, this the false for today. Niggas picture while like I got runners for a base. Send powder for one nose and say one you to make a cake. That profit from that real make a nigga think he pays on. I got 90 miles just to put a smile on my face. I might be called collected, but that 9 on my waist.
Who produced this shit?
Fuck, who did produce this shit? I gotta figure out. I forget.
Damn, that was hard as fuck.
Yeah, that shit was fucking.
You want to play one more before we wrap this shit up?
Yeah,
We're going in
100%.
hours.
Let's get it. One mas. I think I'm gonna drop that song tonight.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Damn, what should I play? What should I? I'm just gonna play it.
And then don't give me no copyright strikes if these songs blow up.
I got you.
I'm calling you. You're like, I don't even know who.
I don't know what the fuck is this. What's your name, bro? What? Damn, I'm trying to play one of my favorite songs right now.
When Conway used
Fuck you, Isaac, I hate you.
on a song, I thought it'd be so funny.
What?
Give him a copyright
Yeah.
strike on it.
See me, nigga.
I'm in my feelings, so I'ma spark this spliff up. Putting up money, so why would I go chase up? I get a bag and let it pile up. This a brand new V, driving faster than a mile a minute. This is someone's daughter, but she call me Poppy while I'm in it. Hold on the line, it's not a race, but she's the first to finish.
It's me and Tony too, my
pilot,
brother.
I go to Cassie for a strip club scrimmage. Always fighting my demons, so I never feel alone. You went to work, I sold the work off my cellular phone. When I was little, they always told me wait until you grow. I didn't
It's my
listen, I
brother,
didn't
bro.
know the
We went to
path
school
that
like
I'd
since
be on.
kindergarten.
I was outside as a jit, I had to learn quick. Them niggas never had good intentions, they didn't give a shit. I know that like he not talking about me on that song. Well, goofy nigga, does this shoe fit? They try to press me, I might lose it.
Trapping, turn to rapping, I still got them plays on my phone. Ever lost a dollar and got it back, then you're not alone. Shorty tripping, guess you mad, ask her why I'm never home. I can tell you where I'm at, just know I'm on the road. Getting paid and I still rock a G-Shock. Louis on my feet, yeah, these are not no Reeboks. Make some matches on the shit, I ain't even mean to. Pour another cup and celebrate for what we do. Came a long way from going the wrong way. Haters still mad, I'm ballin' just like LeBron James. Call me about some money shit, we can talk all day. 617, yeah, you know I rep it always. You wanna talk then, go ahead and say something. Closed mouths don't get fed, we all alive till we dead. Long nights, no rest, up late, chasing checks. More money, more stress, put an S on my chest.
Yeah, dude, Tony's my fucking brother. Funny story, actually, in 3rd grade, we fought at recess. And then that same day, we had like a play day. I went over his house. I'm pretty sure I slept over his bro's house. And like, we just been locked in ever since, bro. That's my brother, bro.
That's mad funny. What'd you fight about? You remember?
I don't even fucking remember, dude. I don't remember. But that was like my first, like, brothership right there, for sure.
And that's dope you guys have this together.
Yeah, we have so much music. Fucking, when we started the spot, fucking, Tony wasn't here at first, and then he ended up in like an office somewhere, like another studio. He started making music at first, and then I'm like, bro, this is better. Come over to the dark side.
Fire.
But yeah, shout out Tony, shout out Diggs, Bree, everyone in Studio Loop, bro. This is.
Where can people find you?
OGM Ricky Spanish. It's like OGM Ricky. And then Studio 8 Loop.
Fire.
This is the fucking spot.
This is the
Tell them
spot.
about him. Tell them about him.
This is the spot. And you might start seeing some episodes being recorded here.
Hey,
So,
it'll be legendary.
yeah, I'll tag y'all and all that shit. And
Let's
thank
get
you
it,
for
bro.
doing this.
Bro. Thank you for doing this, bro.
This will be a cool episode. I'm happy. This will be dropping in a week or two.
Good. All right.
Let me hit
I want
start.
that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey,